Whoa, Cricut Junkie. Whoa, Cricut Junkie. Whoa, CricutJunkie.com.
Hi Cricut Junkies, it's Tracy. I want to share an album I made for a friend of mine. She's having a baby any day now, so I was in a mad rush to try to get this album finished before she had the baby. But this album is a 10 by 10 and it's with a 3.5-inch spine. And for this one I used something different. I used Kathy Orta's hidden hinge system, but I used the 3-page hidden hinge, and that one has a 1-inch gusset, and it's actually from the Signature Stories baby album, although this isn't the Signature Stories baby album, but I just used the hidden hinge from that album. Okay, so this is what it looks like on the front. So I just put a little card that I had in my stash, and it is magnetic. It's a magnetic closure. And then here's the side, put a little strip felt down the side, and then there's paper on the side here. And this album's pretty big. And then this is the back. And you know, I always put my signature on the back of my albums. And let's look at the inside. So again, like I said, it's magnetic, and then I put reinforcements on the corners, which is what I typically do for my albums, because you know you get a lot of wear and tear on your corners, and I like to keep my corners intact. So once you open this, this is what it looks like. Make sure I'm in frame. Now this here is a diaper that I cut out from the Cricut, and I use that as a pocket, and I just put Precious on here, and then these were the pins from the diaper, and I put a little glossy accent on them. I don't know if you can see that. Let me show you. Put a little glossy accent on them just to preserve it with the paper. And then here's a tag in here, and this is like a booklet tag, and then you open this up, and then this just visitor, and then going home, so you can document all those events. And then I put small pictures on here so she can cut out pictures of the family who came to visit. And then the going home, you know, you usually have a large 5x7, and then here's a 4x4. All right, and then the back is just cardstock, and then this fits in here. Really cute and simple. Now this album I used 2 pages from Mr. Benjamin, and here it is here. And a lot of us are familiar with the Mr. Benjamin album, Kathy's album. And you know, I love me some Kathy. So if I can, whatever albums I can use of hers, I do. Her tutorials. And then not only that, you can take a lot of her pages from tutorials, and you can create an album with certain pages from different tutorials. So that's what I've been doing. This was my first album doing it. I think I'm going to start doing that because it's actually pretty fun to do. And then here's another tag, and then again, these are from the Mr. Benjamin, so you know they have tags, and I always put back cardstock on the back of my tags. And then this opens, and here's another tag. So this album will hold probably close to 60 pictures, I'm thinking. And then here's a picture frame that I cut out on the Cricut. And then you just place the photo there. Really cute. Now this section here, let me show you this. This section here is Mr. Benjamin. So then I added a hinge here. I don't know if you can see this. There's a hinge. I created like a 1/4 inch gusset on a hinge, and I attached this piece in the back. Okay. Like I said, her albums of pages are really versatile, and you're able to do that. And then here's another tag, and then this tag here, you just slide it in this way, flip the page. Now this page here, this is from the My Design album. You open this, and then you have room for pictures. There's another 5x7, and these are all 4x6s. And then you have a nice pocket here where you can store memorabilia if you want to keep the baby's bracelets from the hospital. I mean, it's a lot of possibilities with that. And then this page, I just created this page on the fly. I couldn't remember. I think it's the everyday album. I wasn't 100% sure, but I had to resize it. So I just made a pocket, and then here's 2 tags, and then here's the back. And then on my tags too, if the picture is not a 4x6, I always stamp the size, because a 4x6 is pretty simple. You know this is a 4x6, but sometimes with these smaller pictures, you don't know what size they are, so I always stamp if it's a 3x3 or 2x3, 3x5, whatever it is. And then you just slide that in there, and then this flips open. Here's another space for a 5x7, and then this slides in here. And here is another tag, and this was just some paper from my stash. Flip this over. And you flip this over. Now this album here, or I'm sorry, this page here, this is from the Traditions Genealogy album. It has 3 pockets, and I'm actually working on that album right now, which is what gave me the idea to do this page and to resize it. So you just open this magnetic closure. So you open this, and then you have room for 2. There's 3 pockets here, 1, 2, and 3. And then I just made some tags. So my friend has 2 other sons, so I just made some tags that says brother on the back, so she can put pictures of the new baby and their brothers. And then you close this, and then here's Mr. Benjamin again. Slide this over. Here's a Mr. Benjamin. And I forgot to tell you guys the paper that I used. I'll tell you that in a second. And then I just put a little tag here, just glued it down to break that polka dot paper up. And then here's tags. And some of the paper I just used from my stash. Try to match it as close as I could. Here's another tag. It's 4x6. Actually, this one is a little bigger, I think, than a 4x6. And pictures here, here. And then I left this page blank because I love this paper. I thought it was really cute, the nursery rhyme paper. And then you have room for 6 pictures. And then here nursery rhyme paper continues. And then here's another tag. And then that's the back. See, so again, this is the Mr. Benjamin. And then this, I added a hinge to Mr. Benjamin and created this pocket and added a pocket. And then this page back here, the back of that pocket is this. I just made a belly band, and with this belly band, I just made another belly band, a smaller one, for a 4x6. And just slide this in here, and then I put the button, and that stops it from falling out. If you do here, that'll just stop it from falling out. And then here's another tag here. And these are 4x4s, and you see I stamped 4x4, so she'll know that this is a 4x4 picture. And then here's the back. And then I made this tag with the envelope punch board. And this slides in here, and then this one in the back. And this is just another one. Some of these photo mats, I used her photo mat catalog and got ideas from that. You can get some great ideas from the catalog. And you open this, here's like a spread, like a layout, and 4x4s, and then this closes, and then you can document here, you know, when you were born, what we thought. I thought this was cute. And then you flip this over, and then here's a pocket in the back. So I left this pocket, I didn't put a lot of tags in it because I know she's probably going to add more pictures. You can actually do, like, you know, once the baby turns 1, you have extra pictures, you can use that for this. So the pocket's pretty generous, but I just didn't want to fill it with a bunch of pictures to give her, or a bunch of tags to give her space to add her own pictures. Okay, and then This one is the closure. Oh, let me tell you the paper. So the paper I used, it is Baby Mine, and it's by Echo Park. It's the Cartabella paper. I like this paper. Only thing I didn't like is I wasn't too happy with the stickers. They weren't all that appealing. And then I didn't get very many tags. So I had to go to my stash and pull out a few things and try to piece some things together. And then I also ran out of paper. So that's why you'll see like this paper here is not part of that paper. But I was just pulling out paper from my stash to make it work, which is what I often do. Sometimes I'll just pull out some paper. Oh, and then let me show you the spine. So I was telling you this is the 1-inch spine. It's a 3 hinge with the 1-inch spine, which I am really in love with. But I caution you because it does make your book pretty thick, but you can get a lot of pictures in here. It gives you a lot of space, and you see this is a 1-inch spine. So what I did is I didn't like the black, so I just cut some scraps of paper and filled it in. And here's your 1-inch spine here too. So really simple, really cute. Just a lot of tags and trying to piece it together. But other than that, I think it came out pretty well. And I hope she likes it. But I definitely think I'm going to do another album with the 3 hinge, or with the 3-page hinge. I really like that. And I think that's it for me today. So I'll be back pretty soon because I'm working on another album, 12 by, I think, yes, a 12 by 12 album. So that one's coming pretty soon, so watch out for that one. And don't forget to always like this video. If you want to see more, make sure you let me know. Subscribe and leave me a comment. I always try to comment back because I really appreciate the love, so I always try to return it. All right, and then that's it for me. I'm out. Have a good day, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye.